Hi, I'm Joe Crea. I'm with USGBC, and I'm with Ozzie Gonzalez of CH2M Hill. Ozzie, welcome.
It's great to be here, Joe.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your company's commitment to sustainability?
Of course, for us, sustainability is really part of our foundation because back in the 40s, some of the first projects we got were bioremediation projects. And so cleaning up and contamination was part of what built our foundation as a company, and we've only grown ever since. And in 10 years ago, we had our first sustainability report published. We were among the first in our industry as architects and engineers to actually publish a report. And in 2011, we had our first global greenhouse gas emissions inventory. And that helped to set a foundation for us to actually make measurable progress towards addressing climate change and our greenhouse gas footprint worldwide. In 2014, we decided to make a commitment of a 25% reduction of greenhouse gas emissions by 2017. So 5% per year, and I'm glad to report that we're ahead of schedule.
I was going to say, it's a year away. How's that going?
Yeah, we're doing quite well, and we're looking forward to increasing that commitment over time. But it's been remarkable that despite our company growth, we've been able to achieve those reductions.
And how is your work with USGBC working to extend the benefits of green building certifications worldwide?
Well, I would like to think that we're doing a great job of making a meaningful impact to not only the conversation about green building as it applies in the industrial building sector, but we're actually bringing together leaders from many different industries to discuss how we can improve and learn from each other across an industry to address those very basic concerns of profitability, resource scarcity, and continued sustained growth.
Are there some lessons that you've been able to learn from some of those conversations that you've had?
Well, of course, it's been really interesting to see that whether it's a consumer product or an electronics manufacturer, they have a lot of similar issues when it comes down to how to represent green building and how to properly, for example, benchmark yourself against the others in your industry.
And how do you measure, or let me repeat this, how do you motivate other companies to support sustainable design?
It's not very difficult these days to convince a manufacturer, especially, to reduce water usage, to reduce energy, to reduce their cost of operations. They value that tremendously because it affects their bottom line. And what we do is show them how green design principles and sustainability help them achieve exactly that.
There's often this misperception that sustainability, green, cost more. How do you fight those misperceptions?
Well, we help to expand our clients' idea of cost. And what we like to do is look at the total cost of ownership of that real estate. Now, fortunately, a lot of our clients are not only building their infrastructure, but they're operating it and owning it throughout its life. So they have a huge interest in really understanding the life cycle of that asset. So we help them understand not only the first cost, but the cost of operations and the potential risks down the road of not having technology that can transition or adapt over time.
Great. Final question. There's a tremendous amount of enthusiasm this year for COP21, a lot of anticipation. What role is your company playing, and what are the expected outcomes from your vantage point?
Well, as I mentioned, our commitment to greenhouse gas inventory on a global level has set us on a tone of steady, measured progress. And it's given us a lot of incentives around not only walking the walk, but bringing those lessons and that journey along to our clients. We have the great fortune of working with a lot of industry leaders that are doing greenhouse gas inventories of their own. And so for us, it was just a good fitting thing to complement that. And to see that turning into greater business opportunity and I think more strategic growth down the road has been a really remarkable transition.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your leadership, Mr. Gonzalez.
It's a pleasure to be here, and thank you.